Hey guys, so this is going to be a spoiler review of Batman v Superman. I know it's taken me how many years to actually watch this film. And when I watched Justice League, I was like, you know what, I need to see Batman v Superman because I like Justice League. It had its problems, but I liked it. And after watching, I'm like, why did I leave it to the end? So, first off, I thought it was a good solid movie. I will say it fell apart a little bit near the end, like the last 20 minutes. But basically, in case you didn't know what this movie is about, because you've been living under a rock, I don't know. Basically, Superman is coming, hit the radar, and people are a bit suspicious of Superman, including Bruce Wayne, Batman. And they're both suspicious of each other, basically. So they both think each other are trouble. And then you've got Lex. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a massive fan of Superman. If I'm being honest with you, I never really got into him at all. I don't know. I just think he's a bit. I don't know. I just couldn't get into Superman. I've only read one comic about Lex by Brian. I think it's Brian Azola, called Luther Azola, something like that. I know his first name's Brian. So that's the only knowledge I know about Luther, but I will say I don't remember him being that goofy. I know there was question marks on like people who are obviously massive fans of Superman and know Lex a lot more. Where they've said the character of Lex in the film was a bit whatever. I just don't remember him being that goofy really. Obviously I can't really speak for him as much, but I thought his character was a bit, I don't know, it's a bit off, if you get what I mean. I don't know. I can't really say much because I said I don't really know that much about Lex from the top of my voice, from the top of my head. So you got the rivalry between them two, and then you've got kind of like another story with Wonder Woman, which, if I'm being honest, that could have been cut out, most of it. It's kind of it was a film kind of setting Justice League, hence why she was kind of in it, but there was parts of it that she didn't need to be in it. Like, you could have cut them out and then just had her, obviously, for the main like event sort of thing. I just felt that you didn't need her in it. I mean, most people thought the film was boring. I think it was boring. It depends, like, when you watch a film, what you expect from it. Because out of, obviously, the film, it's not very, I mean, you do get action, but I said most of it's near the end, and some people may find that boring. I didn't find it boring. I kind of liked like the political thing, because it went through that, like, towards Superman. I actually didn't mind that. I thought that was interesting, but obviously it depends on what you kind of look for when you watch a film. So I think that's why most people found it boring, was because of that, and it was not people from what I heard said it kind of dragged. I thought that bit was interesting, to be honest with you. Now the main fight, so the fight between Batman and Superman. So if you didn't see the film, it's kind of out of context, because the memes going around saying, you know, when it came to the name Martha, if you watch the film, it's not out of context. It's not like he just says Martha and accepts it. Basically, they're fighting, and Lois Lane is trying to get to them. Basically, Superman realizes that, you know, he's gonna need Batman's help. So he's like, I'm either gonna get him to help me, or I'm gonna have to kill him. So it was that kind of thing. So they're fighting, and then basically Superman's like saying Martha, and he's like, why are you saying Martha? Like, you know, because obviously it's hitting his tick that his mother's called Martha, and he's like, why are you saying Martha? That sort of thing. And then Lois Lane comes in, and she goes, it's his mother. And then that's kind of when the Cadillacs, where the fight ends up ending. So it's kind of more deep than what people were kind of saying when it came to it made it sound stupid, like just one word, but it kind of, you know what I mean, it's kind of, if you watch the whole thing, you get it. I mean, some people may still think it's a bit pathetic, but you kind of get it. So Lex realising Batman didn't kill Superman, so basically he knew Batman wanted to kill Superman because his kryptonite was stolen and Batman left his little Batman logo, so he knows it was him. Basically, obviously, because they ended up, kind of making up sort of thing. He releases Doomsday, and this is where it kind of goes, like it's just, so, Doomsday, did they honestly need to put this enemy in the film near the end? Doomsday is one of those kind of villain sort of things that you would have as a main point of the whole film. I felt like it was kind of, we need to get them to fight something bigger than Lex, let's just stick in Doomsday in there. It just felt a bit like, why Doomsday? It's not giving Doomsday that much sort of screen time that it deserves, if that makes any sense. I mean, if they really wanted to stick another enemy in it, you could have picked someone lower than Doomsday. I just felt even then you didn't even need it, really. You could just have had like Batman kill, Lex's goons or whatever, and Superman had just left it like that. Then Superman dies another way. I don't know, but I've just felt that they just added Doomsday on there because they wanted a big fight, but it didn't necessarily need a big fight to finish it off, if that makes any sense. It was just a bit, and again, it kind of set up for Justice League, because you had a Wonder Woman in the mix as well. So it just felt you didn't really need Doomsday either. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't needed. It really wasn't needed. Other than that, I enjoyed the film. As I said, Lex was a bit cringy. I don't remember him being that goofy from one book. Again, I don't really have that much knowledge, so I can't really say much, but his performance stood out, but not in the right reasons, if that made any sense. Again, they didn't need Doomsday, they didn't really need Wonder Woman in there. That made the film a little bit longer. You could have just cut her bits out and added it to the end if you really wanted to. But I mean, and then Doomsday, you didn't really need that. You could have just cut that all out. Could have just cut it out, and somehow Lex, I don't know. It was like, we need a big fight in a film, like a comic film. It was like you thought a comic film can't finish without a massive boss fight, which it can still make it good. But yeah, overall, as I said, those are the pieces I didn't really like of the film, but it's a solid film. All I'm going to say is, if someone had a gun to my head and had to pick 2 movies to watch 24 hours on loop, like without moving, someone like that to give me my food with no breaks or anything, just watching that on loop, and it was between Batman v Superman and X-Men The Dark Phoenix, I'm going to choose Batman v Superman. If I was to rate it out of 10, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. As I said, I've mentioned the points that I didn't actually like, but overall it was an alright film. And that is that for this review. So